All right, welcome back up on the mountain today. We've been having a problem keeping our dump trailer charged up and our dirt bike. So we're going to do the right thing and go solar. I built a little pressure treated frame up here. We mounted 2 solar panels on it, and I've attached a couple lengths of cable to it here. We just need to do a little bit of soldering on the end and we should be ready to go. All right, some of you will notice I did solder the black to the red cable. That's because I messed up when I soldered up at the top. It was just a black and a black cable, so I didn't know which was which. It was an honest mistake. Now I think for the motorcycle, we're going to take one of these connectors that has some rings on the end of it, and we're just going to put those right on the motorcycle battery, and we'll leave this little pigtail hanging out somewhere where I can get to it. But let's check the voltage and make sure we have positive and negative correct now that we've done some janky soldering. All right, all we're going to do with the voltmeter is put the black lead on the black, the red on the red. Check the voltmeter. We're at 19.5 volts, so that's pretty good. Looks like we have that all sorted out. Let's go ahead and open up the motorcycle and hook up the little pigtail. So the dirt bike's pretty straightforward. It has this side cover plate here. One little screw in that. And the cover plate just kind of pops off. Hope it didn't break something. Looks all right. We're going to try to hold this and do this all at the same time. We should probably take the negative off first. That way if we touch anything with the positive, it won't arc later. So we'll disconnect this guy. Hope it just comes apart. Okay. Set that precariously on the floor. Get right in here and get this one undone. All right, now I'm using one hand to hold the camera and one to take these screws out. So I'm gonna have to put the camera down and hook up this little pigtail, and then I'll just show you what we did. All right, we were able to connect the positive lead underneath this to this side. We hooked the negative underneath the grounding strap to this side. Now we just got to somehow close these little boots back up. Good enough. Oh my goodness, you guys can't see nothing when I have my big old mitts in there. Come on, get up on there. This one was kind of a problem to start with. There we go. That looks all goodish. Let's put the side cover back on. All right, and the side panel goes on pretty good as long as I can get my screwdriver lined up in the screw. Good enough. All right, let me show you where we have the wire coming out. We'll hook it up. So just forward of this panel is the engine, and I have the wire hanging out right here. All right, before we call it good, we're going to go ahead and hook the ground wire up to the bare one and put the hot wire inside. And currently the battery says it is at 12.14. All right, so now we have our solar charger plugged in. I did try to stick the probes in there to get a measurement, but I couldn't do it on camera. But it was just a little bit higher. It was 12.23. instead of the 12.22 that we were getting just with the battery on the motorcycle by itself. So we're pretty sure it's charging. We'll let it sit here for a day or so and come back and check it later. All right, now on the dump trailer, it's quite a bit easier. We have the battery sitting right here. I think we're just going to put some of those alligator clip things on this end. We checked our voltage coming out of here. It looks correct. We have our black and red alligator clip on. Okay, so we'll hook the voltmeter up to the battery before we hook up the solar charger. And it says 10.77. Yeah, this battery's just about dead. We'll hook up our alligator clamps. Trying to do this and film is crazy hard. We'll give it a couple seconds to percolate. All right, it's been hooked up for about 2 minutes. Let's see if we can get our voltmeter plugged in here. And we're at a 10.78. We'll say that's successful. Same thing, we'll come back in a day or so, check it, see if the voltage goes up. And that's going to about do it. I am adding a little bit of wire management up here. And we got to do something with the wire down here. You guys don't have to hang out and watch that. Get outside, do something fun, come back and tell me about it.